Hello guys, and welcome to episode 10 of F1 2018 Career Mode. Today it is the British Grand Prix, which of course means is the home race for me, of course, and the team. So, it's quite an important race. Practice programs went okay. The only one I failed on was the qualifying program, so who knows, this may be tricky in qualifying anyway. Hopefully the race will be a bit better, but then again I was using slightly worn parts for practice. Anyway, let's get into it. We're not going to hesitate too much. I should also explain, this is the first video I've actually recorded since the update video on the channel, which should be a few days, if not like a week or so ago from the day this is uploaded. And I'll just prove this is 110%. You can now change the difficulty in F1 2018, so that's all dandy. So we'll go to qualifying now, and hopefully all will be well for the British Grand Prix. But yes, so do take in mind that unfortunately we've lost episodes 2 to 7 because of my PC spazzing out, which is a little bit sad, but there's nothing I can do too much about that other than let it be. But we're not going to stress too much about that. First of all, let's put a fresh power unit in. It's the British Grand Prix, so we'll put the freshest parts in. Because there's no place like home, of course. Okay. Gearbox, okay, 13%. I've done FP3, of course. Oh yeah, that reminds me, the upgrades. Yeah, all our upgrades, they went on the car. So we're now actually filming the midfield. And if we keep up this rate of progress, we'll see what we can do after qualifying in the race. You never know, we might just be able to be best of the rest behind the big three, as you can see, rather predictably, way ahead. Anyway, let's get to qualifying now. Yes, there we go. So I hope you're all doing okay. I hope you're going to enjoy this video. It's my home race. I better hope I enjoy this video as well. While you're here, subscribe if you're new. Give the old video a good big like button. Oh, it's wet, the British Grand Prix. Who'd have guessed? Alright, I'll let Crofty speak now.
So, could be a tasty one today then, Ants. We've got all the ingredients, that's for sure. Treacherous conditions, an ever-changing racetrack, and one or two cars just behind the pace setters who maybe, just maybe, fancy a bit of an upset after a good performance from them in free practice.
Not me.
And the question has to be, of course, what is that circuit going to look like in 10 to 15 minutes from now? If you think the rain's going to get worse, then you have to be straight out when the lights go green to find whatever grip you can. But if it eases off, then you're better off waiting, saving the tyres, and going out...
Oh, there I am. Hello, everybody. You alright? Want a cup of tea? Want a brew? Want a brew? We are at home, of course. Want a brew? Do you take milk? Do you take sugar? Sorry, I know I'm talking over here, but I don't care. Yeah, I mean, Hammett's got intermediate there. It looks firmly intermediate weather. We'll see what the weather's saying to us. Oh, it's gonna stop raining towards the end of Q1. Let's keep looking at the weather forecast. See what it's going to be doing in Q2 and Q3. If we can get there, which is a little bit difficult, but you never know. The home crowd behind us. British drivers in the Williams. Tend to fly around this place. Damon Hill managed to win at this place, and his father never did. Nigel Mansell, of course, Mansell Mania. How can we forget that? So, yeah, okay, so... It looks like it's going to be an intermediate start, and then it's going to be a wet. Oh, have I just accidentally asked for Nope. Oh. Feels like I accidentally asked for a new MGUH. No, that would have been an absolute disaster, taking a penalty.
Right now, lots of space.
So we'll fast forward, because what else can we do? What size do we go on? I think it will be the qualies that we should go on. Has to be, surely. And we'll go right at the death. Right, car setup. Go skinnier in the fuel. By the way, this is a setup I've taken from Veloce Limitless. If you look at his Silverstone setup video, where he does quite an impressive lap in time trial, I must say. Let's get out there. Yes. I'll drive out as well, just to get really familiar with the car, because
Everyone clear?
I haven't actually been on the game today. This is the first time today I've been on the game, because I did all of FP yesterday. So, we better get familiar. Hopefully we can replicate our Austria performance. That was pretty strong, that. Being best of the rest, apart from Hulkenberg. But, yeah, last time out that was strong. Obviously want to replicate this at home. Alright. Let's... Whoa, what? Got a warning for that? Crew me no. I really don't want the fuel to be on max. I won't have enough fuel for my hot lap, which would be a disaster. Alright, let's get the temp up. Not so bothered about trying to get some words in. Not bothered about where. As you can see, with the fact we have prime tyres in our qualification allocation, we have decided to go for the harder allocation. The thinking being, it's the hardest set of tyres they'll take to anywhere all year, Pirelli, so may as well. Oh, let's try not balk Sainz if he's on a lap. Get the car feels, well, I can't say wonderful. It's a Williams after all. But it feels solid. Everything's up to 10. The car is a nice 90 degrees or so. If you hear my phone go for the background, I do apologise. Right, let's turn it up to max and here we go. I'll turn the diff down because it is a bit slippy. On the DRS. Can we go flat through? I mean, no! We cannot! Oh no! That compromised us through farm and now through village into the loop. Overstayed a bit there, probably shouldn't have changed down into second. Right, coming through entry on a DRS. Looks like we're going to be very slow compared to Hamilton. 7 temps, wow. But man, this car strength is certainly not aerodynamics. I mean, we'll be good down to Hannah, down to Wellington. But we're going to be pouring corners. Certainly fast corners anyway. Alright, look, can we do intercops? Just breathing it slightly up, a little bit wide, but never mind. What? That was rubbish, I didn't gain time from that. I visibly lifted off to try and get any time off. Alright, we'll try again. Yes, I did use a flashback, I'm such a naughty person. Okay. Cops the Gavin Gage successfully there. We're not going fly out there like we were in the McLaren Honda in F1 2017. But then again, we kind of got the opposite problem with this Williams, even though we are quickly resolving it. That McLaren Honda was underpowered, but it had a decent set of aero, so we could take Cops flat out. So we weren't going that quickly, and we had decent aero to go flat out with. It's the opposite with the Williams. It's got the Mercedes power unit. Anyway, I should probably concentrate now as we come through club. Oh, I'm going to be like last or something, aren't I? Oh, I'm 18th! I just saw it! 18th! No! Ah! That's an... Sir Rocky was 9th! Oh! Oh no! Oh! That's so frustrating. I'm going to have a sip of my cola. Fan downing frustration as well. Oh no! Maybe that's some familiarity with the car. I don't know. Our rivalry hasn't suffered too badly though because of that, so that's okay. Piers Gasly in the complete qualifying. Did I see that? Steam, I do not want to log into you, so I'm going to revert back to my PC and click the X. I'll play Football Manager later. Alright. Alright. Oh, 700 resource points exactly. That's good. The team aren't too fussed about that. Strangely, Mercedes and Ferrari like that. Okay.
Obviously, I expected a better session, but these things happen from time to time. Try to make up for it in the race.
I probably will. Since we're 18th, is it worth taking another power unit? I think it is. I'm gonna start it all down anyway. Let's stock up on penalties, yep. Oh, yeah, they fixed the gearbox, by the way, in terms of the penalty, so you'll only get 5 places. That's a ridiculously massive penalties. Let's advance to the race. Yeah, okay, gonna be cloudy, and then the sun's gonna come out towards the end. Let's do this, guys. The British Grand Prix. The toughest test of them all. Totally not biased there at all. Taking his sweet time. Where's Brian Tyler when you need him? Oh, here he is now. Here we go. It's Crofty.
We're right back where it all began. The very first World Championship Grand Prix was held here at Silverstone in 1950, with Giuseppe Farina taking the top step of an all-Alfa Romeo podium. He earned 9 championship points that day on his way to the inaugural title. His winning total at the season's end, just 30 points. My, how times have changed. So let's see who can reach the top step of the modern podium today. Straddling the border of Northamptonshire and Buckinghamshire, the 18 corners of the Silverstone circuit form the 3.6-mile beating heart of Formula One. It's been reinvented over the years, with Turn 1 now the fast right-hander of Abbey, along with 2 DRS zones on the Wellington and Hanger Straights respectively. But the magic of racing is as strong here as it's ever been.
Oh, nice effect with the daffodils, by the way. Must say. We're not going to talk about anything here. Okay, we're just going to see some people walking around.
To go then, and this is what the starting grid looks like for today's race. Kimi Raikkonen starts today from pole position, starting along with Sebastian Vettel.
Did he get a sneaky toe?
We have Ricciardo, Bottas, Lewis Hamilton, and Magnussen.
Lewis, what are you doing? P5?
Alonso,
Wake up!
Sergei Sirotkin.
So I can go. Oh.
Verstappen.
Quite a few penalties though. We're going to be at the back though because we've taken millions of those.
Hulkenberg, Pierre Gasly, and Esteban Ocon, Van Dorn, and the scientist.
Literally a scientist with my Bachelor of Science degree in Mathematical Studies. Whoop whoop!
Okay, I know it's your home Grand Prix, but treat it like any other race. Don't take unnecessary risks.
Why would I do that? I don't want the qualifying so really. Oh, the Prime is... Oh, it's very slow wearing. The Prime is not the tyre to have, it turns out. Oh no. I don't know. One stop's the quickest, but not... And I'm conscious of the option where, and if I bring that back, yeah. Tyre has a bit of the concern, so I will go for the Prime. And I'll split the race in 2. Get an ugly tyre at the wet end. If things happen, I can always go double option. If it's a safety car early on, you never quite know what's going to happen. And if it can happen in Formula 1, and it usually does. That's what Murray Walker always says. And you know what, he's right. Let's put a lap of fuel in. Let's get going with our million penalties. 35 place grid penalty. I'm sure it should be 40. I've taken a new gearbox. What do I know though? Apparently nothing.
Okay, our system checks are good. We need to stay in formation and start bringing the car up to temperature, please. Get some load into the tyres and work the brakes. We want them nice and warm by the end of the lap.
I will do that, Jeff. Don't you worry. Gotta say, these hard tyres to suit the car, don't. Oh, I've hit Van Dorn. I'm going to be disqualified. Yeah, there we go. Well done, me. You know what? I think even I would have to say, you know what? I'll do a bit of editing and you'll join me for the restart. Okay, so here come the cars. Ready for the British Grand Prix. Also, we're going to be playing it long. Expecting the race to go in prime, then go in option. Get the ugly tat out the way. As those lights come on. I get the clutch bite horribly wrong, as you can see there. And, well, everyone's drifted away from me. Damn. So no heroic dive bombs through Abbey. Now through farm. Into village. Oh. Went free wide with Verstappen and Hartley. Oh! Go side by side with him into the loop. Nope. We'll stick with Hartley instead and we'll pass him. Oh, the traction's poor on the prime side, but never mind. We're to P15. That's not bad. Surely I couldn't take Verstappen there, could I? That'd be ridiculous. Seen a lot of soft tyres. As I was saying, Jeff, a lot of soft tyres there, the qualifying tyre. That's interesting. Maybe bring so many sets of primes wasn't necessary, but whatever. I'm on them now, so guess I gotta get them used. Through Maggots, Beckett's, and now into Chapel. Yeah, there seems to be a lot of pace in the car right now, but I wasn't expecting there to be. Hulkenberg's already on me. Wow. This might be a tricky race, which is sad because, well, fresh power unit at home, you'd expect to be roaring at the front. Well, not at the front in our case, but putting in a good showing. There isn't much air's being used over the lap, I don't think. We'll see what happens. Then again, there is a lot of opportunity for the MGUH to harvest, so that may be coming into play. Wow, really am slow. Oh, there's yellows behind for some reason. Someone's gone off at Maggots, which is weird. Hulkenberg's gonna try and race me down to Chapel. With the Mercedes power though kicking in. There ain't gonna be. Oh, the Toro Rosso Honda's gonna have a look at the Renault. Ooh, curious. But not to be for now. Yeah, we can use a lot of airs actually. For whatever reason.
Has been enabled.
And looks like we're going to have to use some more airs to keep behind. Oh, this is a tricky one. Oh, I think it's one of the Hasses that's had a trick through. Well, I don't even know what's had a trick through. Certainly had a tricky time with things. There's one thing I'm realising now, we can be very intense on the airs through this race. Things we're harvesting a lot. Whatever the reason. You clearly don't have the pace. I mean, look at this train. We're not doing greatly well. Maybe Austria flattered us with the difficulty, I don't know. We're going to persevere with it. Now, how do I approach the run to Stowe? Alright, gonna have to turn the engine down now. Oh, Hulkenberg's nearly goes! We can just about put the Williams back through into P14. Will we? It's alright using hires still. Because we use hot lap there for 3 laps in a row pretty much. Which is quite rare. Might be able to go heavy on the electric juice. Tasty. Okay, Hulkenberg's dropping back a bit now. Whatever reason. But straight on us through left field. He's going to have a good turn through Woodcote and into Copse. Oh, he's decided to stay behind us. Interesting tactics. Yeah, our pace is absolutely nowhere. Maybe we can't use high after all. We will see.
Gap to teammate ahead is 6.
Oh, he's going to have a look into Abbey! Oh! Yeah, nothing I can do there really. I have to accept our fate on that one. Disappointing, but we gave it our best. Maybe it can give us a psychological as well as an actual tour. We'll see what can be done. Nah, I think he's going to get too far away. Maybe DRS could just about keep us in play. Yeah, we're staying with him. Wouldn't if Limitless's setups are actually better in DTR? That's what I'm thinking. Thinking of a look into Stowe, but we're just a little too far back to be thinking about it for good. Ooh, that's not going well through Club. But at least we got DRS. Yeah, we may be able to keep within DRS range. To deactivate DRS before we even think of approaching Abbey. But in this game, you can't, as in real life, use it down to Village. That's not on the table. Okay, we're staying through DRS again, so he is going along nicely, and it is helping us. Well, A, keep Hartley behind, but B... Oh, hold on. What's happening to Perez here? That's interesting.
Nice move. Good job.
Wasn't exactly hard, was he?
The gap behind us is 1.6 seconds.
Oh, warning! Naughty! And we've got DRS again. We're just about staying in touch. 1.0. Net split, not good error, plus dirtier means dropping back. But DRS could keep us in play here. Oh, we've got pit stops already. I think that's one of the Mercs.
is
Yeah, it was Hamilton.
7 seconds.
Oh, that's second warning. Gonna have to be careful with track limits. Definitely gonna get DRS this time, surely not. No, we're not. Okay. Is that pure strategy from Hamilton? That's what I'm thinking. Is it pure strategy, or is there more than meets the eye?
Battery charge is low. If we turn down the ERS deployment, we can harvest more energy.
Alright, we'll harvest through Maggots, Beckis and Chapel. He's got a point now. We are starting to derate a little. Been going high for a while, but not forever. It's something we can take note of. So, we need to do some harvesting here. So I just adjust my seating position. My lovely office chair, which I totally do not have for an office at all. Yeah, we're in a bit of a weird situation at the moment. We're sort of, well, Hulkenberg's drifting away. Not sure if Ocon's coming towards us or not. Right. Do not want to get warned, so I was very stabby on the throttle there. Understandably so. Oh, I've got this a bit wrong. At least we got a good exit. Right. Let's go back on it, boy. Yeah, fuel economy as well as it is concerned. Maybe for future races we do need to develop some fuel economy parts. And the front guys too, stopping all. Going for a very long second stint. I think Hamilton must be on the 2, unless he's taking the prime tyre to the end. There's no way in living hell he's going to make it on options. I didn't check what tyres he put on. Surely we're not going to be in the mix because of strategy. That would be quite mad. And they're gonna set a qualifying test. Let's have to do Q2. On board, are going to do a lap on board.
Is 1.5 seconds.
And what Silverstone's like with the halo. I do use the pillar on, by the way. It works either way. If you have it off, they stick to what you would see in real life, the middle pillar, because of course your eye can see through it, and you see through it. So it's realistic in that sense. But not in the sense that it's not there, because it is there. Whereas here, where I've got the pillar, and yes, it's realistic, the halo pillar's there. But you can't see through it, which you can do in real life. It's kind of a double-edged sword, really. Doesn't bother me too much. I do look a bit more into the corner a bit more than I used to, but
3.9 seconds.
it's nothing too bad. Ocon is catching, by the way, which is a little bit sad.
Okay, we need some energy harvesting. Reduce ERS deployment.
Bit difficult when he's right up my chuff, but I'll take that on note. And he's got one of the Ferraris coming. Looking at that, I think it'll be Vettel. Oh, Ocon's in! So yeah, it's Vettel now behind us. Let's do a bit of harvesting for now.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the mediums.
Okay, which is the option tie here. Oh! I'm going to be right to play with the lead battle here. Bottas has just come out just ahead of me. I can't waste time with him sat there, so we're going to overtake him with a bit of argy-bargy, of course. And we've got DRS, he doesn't. That means Val's going to attack him, and Val's going to have Bottas into Brooklyn. We've gone wide. They've both overtaken me. They've both got side through left field. This is exciting. Ragnar's trying to get in the action as well. This is great stuff. I'm enjoying this. We're going to have to accept a fate. Oh, he pushes us off. Free woodcut. What? I'm sorry. I am flashbacking that because that is absolute. I'm not even going to finish the sentence because that is. I'll harvest some airs actually.
Don't let them get away from you. One of them might make a mistake that lets us back in.
That may be so true, but Jeff, as we revert back to onboard, they are de facto race leaders. We're not. Oh, Hampton is on the prime. I don't think it's working for him now. He's quite far behind. We'll keep harvesting while we got DRS, and then we can start to use the airs a bit. Sirotki's now into the pits.
The car ahead has come in to fit the mediums. Car ahead now running medium tyres.
Yeah, I know. I saw him come out the pits.
Sergey is in the pits. Sergey in the pits.
So I can go in quali option. Interesting. As Ricardo goes purple. Okay, we can start deploying high again, I reckon. I think we'll be alright. We slide like an iceberg. Village, and indeed the loop. Let's start going high in the airs now.
Vettel's just moved into first place.
Interesting. Not meant to rain. I'll just double check. It is dark.
No threat of rain for the time being. Conditions looking good. Dry seem like the fastest tyre at the moment.
Well, obviously. It's a dry track. It's not raining. I love how it says it when it's a bone dry track and hasn't been raining all race. That is actually more amusing than it should be. Okay, we're not doing great on fuel.
Okay, the gap behind is 3.1 seconds. Pit window open. Let's box this lap.
Indeed.
Target -1. Let's turn the engine down, please.
On my in lap, are you sure, Jeff? You sure? I hate to say it, but I disagree. Oh, we're going green on the Delta, as I can see on the steering wheel. Not the steering wheel. On the bulkhead. So, the only car where it has the LCD mounted to the bulkhead and I still say on the steering wheel. I'm an idiot, aren't I? Considering this is meant to be my career mode car. I'm sorry, team.
Bottas is up in first place.
Okay, this is going good.
Box now, please. Box this lap.
Naturally. Turn the ears down. I've not done a pit practice yet, so this can only go so well. I'm not accepting that. I know, that is kind of cheating, I accept that. But I hadn't practiced it, alright? I gotta practice. Okay, better. Mieux, if you want to say it in French. Harvest the airs, using the MGUH, and through the pits we go. The podium there, ready for us to not stand on afterwards. There's our team. Let's get ready with the clutch finger. Off go the primes, on go the options, and away we go.
Exit now.
Okay, we've got a plough wave of cars coming through, so we're not going to be highly placed. The other tolerances we got is offset. So it's going to be tricky.
Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound.
True, we'll use the outlap to harvest and then we'll get on it. Still flown like an iceberg. I'll say this, our time trial setup. Sorry, time trial setup. Can't speak. I'm sorry. That Limitless made. And it felt amazing in the Mercedes. But in my career mode Williams, it just doesn't. Maybe that's the deficiencies of the chassis. Maybe it's because I'm using a time trial setup in career mode. You've only had too much 5 minutes ago. Right, I suppose we can go high in it now. Let's get on it, guys. P15, that's the team objective for the race, which we have agreed in the contract, so this is alright. I can handle Sirotkin beat me once. That's okay. How far is he ahead of us?
Sergey's in P10 at the moment. We're trailing our teammate by 12.1 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. The time last lap was a 1:30.8.
It's going to take some to get him, I've got to admit. It's going to basically be 1 second a lap. That ain't going to happen. Even if we have got fresher tyres.
Our gap to the car in front is 8.6 seconds.
Went flat through Abbey there, that's lovely. If we can stay flat through Abbey there, that means we are going to be draining our airs a bit more. We have to take that in mind. You can take more speed through cops, so tyres are helping. Tyres are indeed helping. Okay, yeah. We're visibly quicker in high speed thanks to the fresh option compared to the used prime that we had. Half a second up, okay. Bear in mind, we're not going ham on the engine. Safety car would be very handy right now. But I don't think it's going to happen quite yet. Nothing's happened for a safety car to appear. Floyd, but still went flat through Abbey and Farm, so that's nice. I'm getting into the groove now. Just need to save a little bit more fuel and then we can run it on standard to the rest. Sorry, towards the end of the race. Can't even speak anymore. You know by now, I twist a lot of words on my life comms. We're closing Leclerc. So let's go standard now. Oh, there's yellow. Somebody's going to be out the race. Oh, it's Ricciardo. What a surprise. The Red Bull fails one of its drivers. No safety car, no virtual safety car. Fair VSC would be not helpful to us right now.
Yellow flag. The gap to the car ahead is 7.2 seconds.
Okay. Yeah, both Sabres are fighting each other.
Green flag.
Wonder how hard they're fighting each other, but we're going to try and capitalise on this.
Is 12.6 seconds.
Now, Sorokin's got very good pace, I've got to say. We are catching the Sabres, so we're not done. Sorokin's just got better pace than us. He's generally just quicker. Even if we did start in the qualifying time, maybe in a bit closer, I don't know. Oh, the Sabres are... Well, they swap positions, maybe that's going to help if Ericsson's in Leclerc's toe rather than the other way round. As we see that Van Dorn has passed Gasly behind us thanks to the track map and, of course, the position indicator. I'm going to give him my best shot, but I think this is where we glued to, unless there's more retirements. Yeah, we're not really catching the Sabres anymore. Well, Delta is apparently green. Well, it won't be anymore now. As we mess up Club. Ah! Not much, but... Oh, 6.1. It's hard to tell. I'm not accepting. Nah, I didn't even really cut. It's not even possible to cut Abbey anyway. Yeah, so we have gone back to the French method of getting rid of BS penalties. Probably should stop doing that, shouldn't I? Or maybe relax the corner cutting rules. So a little too strict, I have to say. Then again, reduced is too reduced.
Gap to car in front is 6.3 seconds.
Okay, we might just get him.
Behind us is 5.2 seconds.
Really with a safety car now, please. This might be close for the Sabres, we'll see. Have to sort of hope they hit the cliff first.
Battery is low on energy, reducing.
Oh no! And that was a rubbish club there. With some look at the momentum, I think the Sabres were all taking time out of them when they're going alongside each other. It's kind of where we're at today. P14. P15 for Ricciardo blew up. There's yellows around cops for some reason. I think one of the Renaults might be going slowly. But I think they've recovered now, so okay. Why stop using ERS here? Don't necessarily need it. Whoa, I lifted off! I'm not accepting that. I lifted off! And oh! VSC? Well, that's a glitch. There's no reason for it. Okay, whatever. We'll use it, I guess.
Okay, slow down, slow down. Your delta is negative, which means you are too fast. Reduce your pace.
We're sending.
See ending, we're going green. Maintain positive delta until the green flags.
Oh, that was BS as well. I was visibly slowing down to get under the delta.
Virtual safety car is ending. Maintain your pace until the green flag. VSC ending. Wait for green.
Better.
Green flag.
We're on just a gap here because it will still be affected by the VSC, so we'll wait until we've gone through sector 1, see what the gap is. It was a bit rich here, just for the Wellington. We can go back high on the air strategy. Some point, okay, that VSC did cost us. Just hasn't been a good one, hasn't it? It's not great. Everything just hasn't fallen into place. I think the car is being exposed a bit here. You can't blame the power unit, because it is a strong power unit, but it's just obviously in 2018 it means less than it used to. And the Sabres are finding each other hard again. So in a sense, this is kind of where we are. We just need to stay ahead of Gasly, and Van Donny will find each other as well. Oh, the can nearly snapped there. I could tell my tyres are starting to wear a bit. Anyway, 6 to go. See how tyre wear is. Yeah, naturally, options wearing more than primes. You'd expect that though.
Gap ahead is 7.7 seconds.
Home sweet home, everybody. This is not good. Nothing's happening. We're just sort of in the middle of nowhere. I think Hulkenberg got away from us, and the leader's blasted by us. There's been nothing to share about, has there? It's literally been boring. I'm sorry about this. I'll do my best. Not giving up quite yet. That's never giving up. That's good news, considering we're going to have 5 to go at the line. We'll save some airs here. Then we'll be back on the juice.
Okay, the boot's on, looking too worn at this point. We should have plenty of life left in them. Let's make sure we keep managing them properly.
That's weird. The Earth count didn't go up there. You'd think they would. You know, the MGUH harvesting. Yeah, the light's on, so surely it should... Oh, and it's not anymore, but you'd think it would be harvesting from the turbo. I don't know. We can go high again. I'm sorry, home fans. I wish I could have put on a performance for you, but I'm kind of just not. At least unlike the MotoGP race, it is nice and dry and no threats of cancellation. I don't think it'd mean much really if it got cancelled now. But because it is the home race, we're gonna soldier on.
We're trailing our teammate by 16.1 seconds. The car behind is dropping back by about 0.3 a lap. There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
I wonder how we're doing to Cherokee and about it's going to be bad news.
Sergey is in
Eh?
P8. Gap to teammate ahead is 16.6.
And it's getting further away!
Mediums. The time last lap was a 1 minute 30.5.
Oh dear. We really do not have the pace today. Whoa! Drifting a bit through club there. But we've gone green. That's good. Never hurts to do a PB. You know what? We might be far enough ahead of Van Dorn and Gasly. Particularly Gasly. Now save some of that stuff and give it some hell in the last lap. We'll turn it to medium airs this lap.
Our gap to the car in front is 8.0 seconds.
We'll turn things down on the penultimate lap and then give it hell on the final lap. See what this car can actually do. In my hands anyway. Oh, I want to dream at the last race where I could see Hamilton towards the end. But then again, he was being overtaken by Hulkenberg that day. I dream for that day to come. No, we'll start saving our stuff now. So no airs. Well, that doesn't mean we could drop 3 seconds. No airs. It's never a good thing. Thank you, phone. Careful out through Abbey there, because we're not deploying a lot of power. It's only 160 down on what we could have actually produced there. Maybe even 200, considering we've got the engine in lean as well. So we're saving a quarter of our power here. We want to use all the fuel and airs we can on that final lap. Bottas has gone purple. I think the AS stand to use their stuff now. Use all their tyres, use all their airs, use all their fuel.
There's only 1 lap of fuel remaining. The gap to the car ahead is 8.7 seconds.
Well, I'm looking behind. Yeah, if Van is closing, well, that's because we're saving the car. And we're about to not anymore. Going to go into Rich. Have club, and let's do this. See what she's got. Oh dear, that was bad. Oh, come on. I did not get an advantage there. See, now, I hate the flashback, but what can I do? Let's do this.
This is your final lap of the race. Our gap behind is 4.9 seconds.
I don't care anymore. I just want to go quick as I can in the final lap. I'd be annoyed if I go purple. So annoyed, but I'd have to find like 2 seconds, which I'm not going to do.
We're not going to be able to run in this engine mode much longer. We're about a lap over target. Drop down to mix 2 soon.
Sebastian Vettel in the fast lap of the race and the last lap of the race. Oh, Hamilton's in the fast lap of the race. Those primes came in very handy there. Maybe on the longer run they are quicker. 28.6. I can only dream of producing such pace. Maybe if I go on the national circuit or the international circuit, nobody will notice that I've done very quick laps there. Bit squirmy there, but never mind. Yeah, probably going to go in the mid 30s, if not the low 30s with this lap. A bit of understeer through Stowe, but nothing to worry about. Oh, come on. Leclerc was not going to be quicker. I hate this game sometimes. If it was a genuine, yeah, that was on me, I would let it be, but come on. Throws the controller away.
That's the end of the race. We'll see you in Park Fermé.
Yeah, you're going to see me crying, going, but I'm forward in that race, so that's not a bad thing.
Brilliant stuff from Mercedes today. That's another historic win.
Yes, they're dominating the sport again. Blah, 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 blah.
Just what set them apart from the competition here?
Well, time management probably played quite a large role in the outcome this time. As ever, it's not just about speed, it's all about maintaining that speed consistently over a stint, over a race distance. So being able to keep up the lap times while still being smooth on the controls and gentle on the tyres, that's...
Yeah, because Hamilton had to go into primes and that cost $1 million in his stint, so that's probably fair.
Coming out now to collect their trophies. It's yet more silverware to take back to their base in Brackley after another excellent Grand Prix.
Well, Brackley will be happy, and, well, fun enough, isn't that the order of the restart at the British Grand Prix this year? Bottas, Vettel, Hamilton, and the presuming Raikkonen? Interesting. There you go, that's episode 10 of F1 2018 Career Mode. Lovely jubbly!
And now let's take a look at the driver's standings. It's a good result.
Let's actually
for
look,
Lewis
actually.
Hamilton, who moves further ahead at the top of the table. Now then, Anthony Davidson, who was your driver of the day?
Difficult call, but I'd like to say Esteban Ocon. He's just so gifted at getting the most
Alright, okay, from
out of his
18,
tyres.
fair enough.
He showed that today.
And now let's take a look at the constructors' standings. Mercedes have extended their lead at the top of the standings. There'll be plenty more twists and turns to come this season. I hope you can join us at the next race to see just who will come out on top.
Don't worry, we will. 16 points for Sauber in their last. Whew, that'd be... It's going to be very hard for whoever comes last. You don't deserve to get that many points and hold the wooden spoon. That shows how tight it has been. We could easily end up falling down the order or climbing up. We could easily be 4th, could easily be 8th. The way things. We'll see how car development goes. That was a bit disappointing for us, but we're still serving the championship. Still best of the rest. That's nice. Shrotkin actually got his first points ever. Sooner than he actually did in real life. And he didn't have to go to the stewards room. Well, he did, strictly speaking. He didn't earn it in the stewards room. He didn't actually go to the stewards room at the Italian Grand Prix, did he? Gonna say, it was rare that protested has ended up being Shrotkin in his Williams. Getting 10th. Shrotkin's had a good weekend. Fair enough, he's probably put the car where it really is, and we've just been driving like a pleb. Silly me. I'll get over it. It was a little bit disappointing. It was a little bit boring. Left me with little to say. Oh, Claire's here. Oh, God.
Enjoy that.
Oh, gosh.
You gained a lot of positions during the race, didn't you?
I'm going to be political. Got that Shasha department nice and motivated.
We all underestimated you, didn't we? Can you comment on your fuel issue?
Not exactly an issue. I'm not commenting on that.
Appreciate your time.
No worries. Right, let's move back to the workstation. Let's get some R&D done, and we can leave it there. That's one thing I will do with R&Ds, is I'll actually move forward to the next race and see if the R&D works or not. That probably is a better idea, so you can actually see what's going on with this current format. And I like the way it's going. It's nice and easy for me. Yes, I am lazy, I know, but it's also you know, it's nice. It's nice. It's a nice way of doing things. You have to chill out, do it live, not have to faff with editing. You actually. Yeah, there's no lies about what you see is what you see. At the end of the day, it ain't a Super Series Creamer. At the end of the day, it's F1 2018. It's not like real F1 with Bernard's watch and somehow pausing time when nobody's looking and reversing time. None of that malarkey. Oh, they feature on my travel time code from Bender's Big Score. Anyway, less cultural references. That's more about this rival. Okay. Level pegging with Sorokin in the race. He finished higher, but we had the fastest lap. Did the fastest lap really mean as much as where he finished? Would the team really care who did the fastest lap of the race out of the two in real life? Would they really, or would they be more worried about where you actually finish? Your average race pace? With factors all considered. Against Gasly, though, we beat him, obviously, as you saw, because he was drifting away from Van Dorn, and we did a faster lap than him. So it was worth going for a PB in that final lap there. Right to the resource points. Shut up, stomach. Yeah, my stomach's starting to rumble a bit now. I only had a slice of cake for lunch. My grandparents bought it, though, so can't moan too much about it. Oh! Brucey bonus! Oh, 1,500 points! Yeah, we achieved that team goal earlier on, so that's why we've got it now. Team are happy, Toro Rosso are very happy. It's impressive with a little McLaren, they're alright with that. Bit more of a veteran now, look at me. Nothing on sportsmanship, showmanship. Oh! Nothing on sportsmanship, showmanship. That's the one, there we go. Ooh, do we do any of the classic car events? The fun is though, unlike in F1 2017 where it actually mattered, I think it was that departmental efficiency that it changed for 2017 if I'm trying to remember. Don't quote me too much as I release his chair there. It's not worth this year. I'm sure they're good fun and everything, but they're not really worth it. I'm going to put one in just to give you a little bit of nice pure driving to watch, and I'll turn off my comms. Maybe. Oh no, let's decide.
We've received invitations to new historic events. You'll be able to choose whether or not to participate before the end of this weekend.
Not really. Not tempted to. I'm not going to lie.
You hit your last team goal. Well done. That should get the team a nice boost to their development, and it won't hurt when it comes to your next contract review either.
Very clever. Okay, there's the stats I've done so far. I've joined one team, 169 miles. I always finish with P8, that's good. Okay. Average good at P13. So we move forward on average, right. Let's put some R of the D on. Right. Think we may be able to put 3 upgrades on the car. We'll see. Certainly we'll get the chassis improved. Yeah, we may be able to actually. We may have best of the rest chassis now. If those developments work, we will see when we flick over to the German Grand Prix. Which is important because it's the manufacturer's home race. Oh, Mercedes have improved their engine again. Sneaky! But whatever. I don't think... Yeah, that's a major upgrade. We can't afford it. And I don't think engine power... I mean, it never hurts to have engine power. Of course it doesn't. I don't think that's the thing we need right now. Yeah, we can't afford the major drag update, which would be useful, but it's not really where the car's struggling. It's in aero. Do we go front downforce or rear downforce? I think for me it has to be the rear downforce because we're getting a lot of oversteer. So thinking of it like that, we'll upgrade that. And they've still got a bit of a boost from before, so that's all good. Let's manage the power unit first. Okay, the gearbox. 8% from one race. Okay, that's not bad. Okay, we don't be using that power unit anymore. Column, well, certainly the ICE of column 2. Bear in mind, we have now got a wear upgrade to that of 5% as opposed to 10 because we fade one. 31 because I'm just thinking of practice for Germany. 43, yeah, we'll manage with it. 28, yeah, engine start doesn't matter too greatly. Turbocharger 38. For like 22, that's fine. Yeah, okay, I've sorted that. Let's move on to the next weekend. I'm not too bothered about the classic events. I mean, I'll do them in my own time for leisure, but no point doing them now. Okay, proof. Next time in Germany will be full difficulty. Well, maybe not necessarily because, well, you can change the difficulty now. But I'll keep it the same. The only official Career Mode esque series episode that I've done at this track would have been the Back to 5 Lap Challenge on F1 2015's 2014 mode. So it's been a while since I've been to Hockenheim for a proper event, and oh yeah, there was that's the first challenge I did with Vettel.
Okay, we had the new parts come through from the factory. We'll get them on the car ahead of F1.
And that is why you play politics for a particular department to be very happy with you. Because you get nice juicy upgrades. Look at those. Our chassis is now brilliant. So, because we're getting price reduction, we're getting failure chances being reduced. Our chassis come up nice. You can see the tree's got a nice big bulky bit coming as we develop towards it. So we're now actually best of the rest apparently in the progress. Woo! Look at that. We've made the worst car the best of the midfield. Wow, that's impressive. But will there be any regulation changes coming? We are very close to finding out if we will, if we haven't passed that point already. Which in that case, it will be the 2018 race in 2019. Which is unrealistic, Codemasters. But hey, it makes our career mode a bit different from everybody else if we have status quo in terms of the regs. And I'm not going to complain too much. I mean, for me, it'd be durability or the power unit. I would be happy to see a regulation change, and I do not want to be having to save 11, 7, 18 parts of the bit of the car which I really do need to have improved. So I'm very hopeful that I do not have to be saving millions of parts. I mean, the PU, I mean, that'd be easy, but just be saving that what we've got and moving on, and then not focusing on development there. Anyway guys, I'm going to just start babbling on at this point, so I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. It's been a pleasure as usual, and I shall see you next time for the German Grand Prix. And we're going to make sure we don't crash into the Sachs curve. Sebastian Vettel. So if it does rain, we'll do our best to not crash. Goodbye.